to give this speech. I'm probably the worst speaker in this entire room. I also get really nervous in front of big crowds, like I am right now. So I'll never forget when I saw April's Facebook relationship status change to in a relationship with Matt Mackler back in November 2015. Honestly, my first reaction was, ugh, I'm not going to be able to live with her in Washington. Kidding. A few weeks later was the infamous Thanksgiving get-together at my mom's house, where we saw April's mom, my Aunt Vivian. The very first conversation we had was about good old Matt, how April had been calling her on the daily to tell her how muscular he was, how hot he was, or how she thought that he was out of her league. Little did we know, 2.5 months later, they would say, I love you. 6 months after that, they'd be engaged, or 15 months after that, we'd be here today. But seriously, Matt, now that you and April are officially married, I want to let you know joining our family comes with certain expectations. I have worked very hard and spent a lot of time to set the bar low. I would like to keep it that way. So now is the part where I'm supposed to tell an embarrassing story. And I can't help but one in particular incident that happened about 4 months into me living with them. So as most of you know, we both have little fur children. I have Miss Daisy, and April has Neo. Miss Daisy sleeps in my room, and Neo sleeps on the other side of the house in his kennel. So, it was about 8 p.m. on a Tuesday night. I told everyone good night. I closed my door, changed into my night clothes, turned the light off, and hopped into bed. It's about 8:15 now. I'm lying in bed, scrolling through social media, and I start hearing a weird noise. I listen a little closer, and it's a slapping noise, followed by April screaming in a high-pitched voice. I tried not to think anything of it, and about 15 seconds later, I hear it again. Just imagine this. I just moved in with my cousin and her fiance. It's late at night, their roommate has went to bed. My mind is thinking the disgustingly worst at this point. My eyes got huge and Miss Daisy hopped up looking very concerned. We hear it again. I immediately cover my ears and start singing in an attempt to drown out these noises. Yet, even with me singing and my hands over my ears, I still hear it. So I'm thinking, this cannot be happening. I literally just told them good night, not 20 minutes ago. They know I don't fall asleep that quick. So I grabbed my phone and I texted her, turn some music on, ew. It wasn't 5 seconds later and I hear Matt and April die laughing as if this was funny or something. April runs into my room barely breathing because she's laughing so hard and continues to explain to me that Neo has this weird thing. If he's thinking that April's getting hurt, he'll come run out to save her. So Matt was slapping her, and she was screaming, acting like she was hurt. So they put Neo to bed, but I was oh so thankful. So April and I are 9 years apart. April and I are 9 years apart. April used to pick me up from grade school and take me to cheer practice. She drove this cool 1990 red Pontiac Grand Am. She always had her seat really laid back and her left foot propped up into her seat. It would be about a 30 to 45 minute drive to my practice and it never failed. She would get phone call after phone call after phone call from friends trying to make plans or something. I remember vividly thinking, gosh, I hope to grow up as cool as April. Like, how much cooler does it get than this? After the years go by, she's 31 and I'm 22 and I'm not sure where that coolness went. Just kidding. No, I'm sincerely thankful for everything you've done for me. From dropping me off to cheer practice to being the motive and reasoning behind me being able to live in Washington. You've been the best mentor, best friend, and big cousin I could have asked for. Here we go, okay. And Matt, what can I say? You've really grown on me these past few months. There's some people that you see together and you can just tell they belong together. They just vibe very well together. And as for Matt and April, that's the case. I knew they belonged together when it was the first night that us three went out to the bar together. I'm over there taking Fireball and tequila shots, and they're on the other side of the booth telling each other how much they love each other and which baby names they would like best at the bar. So, as I finish up here, I know I'm supposed to offer relationship advice, but I'm single with a dog. So, I'm going to go with the air flight attendant's advice that we met in Houston on our way back from the bridal shower. Fight for your boo. So, I'd like to make here a toast here tonight. So if you can raise your glass, here's to love, laughter, and happily ever Mackler. I did it!